Hello everyone and welcome back to Waterpark Simulator. We're back at it again. I played basically 2 or 3 in-game days, not in-game names. Just to have a bit of money to start off this episode, so we can get into a bit of a more interesting stuff than just chores all the time. The main thing I want to go for in this episode, or today, is to try and get as many employees as possible to try and automate at least to a minimum some of our work. Now if I check here, there's not many employees we can get, but one that we don't have that we can get is the handyman staff, and it says dedicated repair worker, so it presumably is automated repairs. One of the things we have to do to get further in the stars, so that's something else we're going to probably work towards, is building a lemonade stand. So I guess before we get into all of that, we should try and get a lemonade stand, although I see we do not have it unlocked, so I'm guessing that means we have to try and, oh yeah, we have to research it with a research point. So there you have it. I guess let's get one down. I'll just put it next to this one for now for the sake of simplicity. And let's build it, obviously, because we have to build it, and we're probably going to have to stock it. In fact, we're going to have to stock both of them because they're both empty. Another thing I would like is there a way to increase the inventory? Having only 4 inventory slots is kind of annoying. Bigger pockets. Now have 5 of them. Yes, I want that. I don't care how much it costs, I want it. Bigger trash bags, that's useful, but we'll hold on that for now. We'll keep some of our points for smarter decisions. I guess I'll just open the part now, and let the Ridge do all the cashing out, because it's going to take a bit of time, and then let's restock all of our things. So let's get hot dogs and lemons. Is there anything else we can get? We can get poster. Oh, can we? No, we can't get. It is what it is. That's for later, though, not right now. Let's stock up, or restock hot dogs, restock lemonade. Game's lagging for no reason at all. It is what it is. I'm not too picky. One thing I can't wait for is for us to get an expansion, but before we get an expansion, I obviously want to get more employees. That's a big thing I want to work towards, is getting more employees. So that's what we're going to be doing, and you don't have a ticket, so get out of here. Now, to get the handyman staff, we also have to get basic showers, so I suppose let's just do that. Let's get everything we need for that. You don't have a ticket, once again, get out of here. We could put down the basic showers, although for now I'm not too worried about that. So we can't really progress on our objective, because for our objective we need to sell lemonade, and no one's asking for lemonade right now. So instead, I want to see how much it costs to hire someone. Yeah, I mean, let's just go to the cheapest one. Let's do it. Can I do it now? Yes, I have enough money. Reach max staff limit. Wait, how can I up the staff limit? Is there a way to increase the staff limit? Well, I don't know how we get more staff, so I suppose that's going to be an issue to figure out later. So obviously I had repaired everything in the park before starting today. Yeah, one of the things I didn't do was run the hot dog stand while I was, collecting money, because I didn't feel like doing it. I was just checking to make sure people weren't, well, speaking of, making sure people weren't drowning, because then you get a fine, which is really annoying. There you go. And clean you up because you're stinky. You want a lemonade with lemon, so this. There you go. And you want a hot dog with ketchup. Easy enough. We're probably mostly going to be manning the booths here today, because there's really not much else to do. Trying to keep things repaired during the actual day is just a complete waste of time, honestly. Keep selling hot dogs but no lemonade. It's kind of an issue, because we have to sell lemonade to progress in our objective, and we're not selling any because no one wants any. Guess let's at least clean up all the trash that they keep putting everywhere. You want a lemon, so there you have it. Someone is drowning, because of course they are. There you go. And the pool is broken. It took like 3 seconds. Yeah, I do have to fix the pools though, so that is one thing I do have to keep fixed. Because when they break, they drain out and then they can't use them anymore, which is actually a problem. Lemonade with ice. There you go, sir. You want a hot dog with mustard. And you want just a plain hot dog. Okay. You know what, I should put another trash can down. Maybe in the corner here? They all just keep throwing their trash everywhere, and it's annoying. You want a lemonade with both ice and lemon. Okay. I accidentally screwed it up, but there you go. Easy enough, if I do say so myself. Add to both. Okay, I'm gonna have to restock on hot dogs, though, because I'm out. At least the hot dogs make quite a lot of profit, because it's $25 to restock, what, 8? And they all sell for like 10 each. So, it's actually decently profitable, and someone's drowning again. Of course they are. There you go. Okay, like, this is a bit often at this point, so I'm gonna need lifeguards, although I don't think I can get lifeguards, which is an issue. I think they're further. That's not lifeguards. I haven't seen lifeguard staff, so... Yeah, lifeguard staff, 2 stars. That is much further. Add ice, oh, there you go. Add mustard, there you go. And everyone's falling over again. This trash can is full. I'd say probably the most annoying thing to manage right now is the puddles. They appear faster than I can get rid of them, and they are just an inconvenience. So a janitor would be the ideal person to hire. Unfortunately, we can't hire a janitor for quite a while longer, so that's just going to have to be dealt with for now by me, which is a bit annoying, but that's the whole point. You can't have everything always be automated right away. You want a lemonade with just ice. That's fairly easy. There you go. And someone's drowning as usual. It's kind of annoying how much they drown at this rate. It's basically like 1 per hour in game, which is a very quick. We could unlock basic slides. I think we might do that since we can't hire an employee yet. Or another one, I should say. Since, see, someone's drowning again. Literally didn't even have time to do basically anything else. And there's the daily report. So, 751 net profit. That's not terrible. Like, that's enough to hire another employee. Just we can't because there's a limit, so we can't do it just yet. But overall, it's not terrible. I mean, we made $1,200 if you ignore the expenses, which is pretty good. Now comes the tedious, as usual, part of having to fix everything up in the park. Which is a bit annoying, which is why I want to get as many employees to at least do some of it. But for now, I have to do it all manually myself, which takes a very long time. Well, we got 10 research points from that, so I suppose let's get basic slides. And I think that's probably enough for now. I don't think we should need anything else. So let's just keep our research points for now for some better things, I think. Whenever we have better options, we'll be able to get them a little bit sooner. Obviously, we're at 7 out of 10 on the lemonade sold, so we should finish that tomorrow, hopefully. So there you have it, new day. Let's open up again. Let's just go straight to it. There's no point in messing around. Our perk is pretty tight, but it's starting to look okay. To be fair, I haven't gotten rid of the original, you know, rusty and crappy stuff. Like, I could realistically get rid of the bad slide, but for now it's just kind of free extra money. One thing I think I should get is visitor patience. Because in the morning, early in the day, there's a huge line from stupid Ridge not being able to keep up. Although I did see that here in the park upgrades, we can increase the size of the park if we wanted to. It's just I'm a bit hesitant on doing that right now. Because if I do that soon, then it'll be just a whole lot more to manage. And that's kind of annoying. And someone's drowning again, as usual. I have a feeling today isn't going to be super eventful if all we're doing is trying to sell lemonade. Because there's no real other objectives right now for me. Okay, well, someone's drowning, so it's gonna be eventful in the sense that I'm gonna have to keep saving people every 3 seconds, but like, in terms of progression, I doubt today's gonna be eventful. Finally, someone else wanting lemonade. Want lemonade with just ice. There you go, sir. Trash piling up too fast? Upgrade your trash bag capacity via the research table and carry way more garbage before needing a new one. I think I already got that upgrade. And someone's drowning. But I think I already have that upgrade, if I'm not mistaken. Unless I didn't get it. I was considering getting it, so I might have. No, I did not. But honestly, I don't really need it, so... that's an issue for another time, I suppose. It picks up this pool. For some reason, this pool in particular loves breaking, but none of the other ones do. Oh, we have to unlock bigger trash bags. Keep progressing. Alright, let's just do that now then. Boom. Easy enough. Unlock park size level 1 research. Okay. We have to get the bigger park then. This kind of sucks. I mean, I guess we don't have to use it. Oh god, I'm absolutely launched. I suppose we don't have to use it now. Okay, well there's the end of the day. Didn't make nearly as much profit today. But we still made a decent amount. I suppose we could try and get the bigger park. So to get it, we need to get park decorations. A well-decorated park isn't just eye candy, it's money in your pocket. You have to do stuff and it gives us extra tips. Understandable, although we're not going to do decorations yet. Basic trash bin. I don't need it, but we have to get it to get park size increase, so... there you go. We get this area, which makes sense. That is a huge increase in area. We have to build 5 loungers with at least 1 prestige. I'll just put 5 of them next to the current ones, and we can add more in the future if we need. There. I'm guessing the stars are what determine how many employees we can have, so... if that's what it takes, we may as well just do general progression towards the stars. Because we do need 2 stars to be able to get a janitor, which is another one of the big ones we need. Boom, star ranking increased. Taking your first step towards becoming a legendary park manager. Keep building and improving your park. Your next star is waiting for you right after the next task. Okay. So we need to get decoration points, and we need to build pools with at least 1 prestige. Well, we already have 1 of those. Although I think getting to the 2nd star might go to next time. The unfortunate thing is we still can't hire more staff. We are still stuck with 1 staff member. I suppose to get more staff, we might have to get hiring level 2. Well, that's fine, I guess. Maybe we can just... I guess we can just expand the park today. I mean, I kind of wanted to get more staff, so I'd have to do less management, but since we can't get more staff, I suppose we may as well just expand the park. I guess I could do something like this for now. The square pool just really doesn't fit, so... like, I don't really have much of a choice. Eventually, I'll replace it for a square pool, but for now we don't have the space until we expand the park, which I'm not quite ready to do yet. We're gonna need a lot more money before we want... like, I want more money before I do that. And ideally, I want another staff member, so... that's going to be a big commitment, but we do have to get decoration points too, so I suppose we can try and get some decoration in. Well, there's everything cleaned up, or at least probably mostly everything. I guess let's move the trash cans back to their place. And, open up again for another day, because I want to try and get the 2nd star, hopefully. Although I don't know if that's really achievable, but we're going to work towards it, because I presume we're not going to get extra employees before the 2nd star. And we need more money to be able to get more decoration points, so... I suppose let's just open up. I guess I could start clearing out this area for next episode. There you go. That should be most of it. There's a bit of trash left, but that's the area entirely cleaned out. I guess let's invest in some better decorations, or whatever maintenance decorations is. I'm curious what it is. We have the bench for 4? I don't remember. Ooh, we get a fountain? How does this work? I'm guessing it goes in the pool. I'm guessing it's quite literally just a water fountain. Yep, and you're drowning, because of course you are. Yeah, that's actually kind of nice. Someone's panicking on the diving board. There is a lot to manage. I do need more employees, like ASAP. Kind of in a weird spot, but I can move it later, so it's fine. There you go. Star rank rating increase. We're now at 2 stars, and we can still only have 1 person at a time. However, we get new upgrades, so we should go through the upgrades. I can't keep cleaning this up. I'm just gonna wait for the day to end, because it's just too much. I'm supposing, yeah, hiring level 2 increases the maximum number of staff you can hire, which brings it up to 2. Okay, I was kind of hoping for something like 3, but I guess it's not a big deal. 246 for 65% is not great. Yeah, overall profit loss, well, that makes a heck of a lot of sense. Because we didn't do any hot dogs or lemonade, basically, at all. And we spent a freaking $1,400 on new buildings and decoration items, so like, wow, big shocker, we didn't make a profit today. But that's fine, because now we can hire another person, so I think I might do one more day. If I do one more day, I mean I'm going to hire someone tomorrow morning before we end off the episode here. That way, next episode we are starting off with a maintenance person too. But the efficiency is high and the movement speed is pretty high, which is probably going to be very good since the park is pretty big. So I think let's hire Raymond. And we don't have enough money. Yeah, right, because we didn't make a profit. That's an issue. There, 372. Let's hire Raymond before he goes away. Should be here. Yeah, getting right to work. And he's supposed to fix everything. So in an ideal world, now I should only have to clean things. I should no longer have to repair anything, although I feel like that's a bit too much of a dream world. He's probably not going to be super fast. But yeah, there you have it. Another episode of Waterpark Simulator. I've been really enjoying this game, and I'm especially excited for us to be able to get better infrastructure and more employees, although now that I know the game limits how many employees you can have, it's not really going to be able to do that, I suppose. Because, yeah, we don't get hiring more people until hiring level 3. Which I guess that means we can only really have how many employees? We get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We can only get 5 employees for the entire game, so 5 employees is not much considering, I mean, I presume there's one for these, like, the hot dog and lemonade and stuff, so I mean, it's really not much. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this episode of Waterpark Simulator. I'll fix up the park and get it ready for the next episode. I'll probably play a little bit just to get more money, because we'll need a lot of it probably for the next episode, which will be expanding out to this area. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed. I'm really loving this game, so I'm definitely going to play more of it. Although I do need to hold myself back and go back to finishing some satisfactory episodes. So, you know, expect one of those sooner than later, probably.